Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily. And what's up, guys? We are here at the Monster Koi Pond early in the morning here on Monday morning, and it's a beautiful day. The turtles are out, the koi are out, all my fish. Show you a little of those before we head over to the reptile room, and hopefully we find some new ball python eggs being laid, and hopefully some eggs being hatched. I saw that there was one clutch hatching out over the weekend. I haven't really chronicled it too much yet. We'll take a look at that. It's a nice freeway, really beautiful freeway clutch. And then we will also look for boa babies. I don't know, you never know. We could have a boa litter here or there. I don't know if there's anything due. Well, there's one litter that I'm expecting, so you never know. We got to take a look. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Let's go take a look at some of the animals. There's two more little baby turtles. I would say they're babies, but they're on the smaller side. Turtles are out in full form. There's got to be at least 5 or 6 turtles in this pond. I would say there's another little one. I love that there's so many in here. There's a soft shell turtle that hangs out around here too. I haven't seen it for in a while. And this is my indoor pond, don't forget, so these guys are not coming or going. But they hide in here, definitely, for sure. All right, here's the monster pacus. When I first started out, they weren't monsters, they were babies. 8 baby pacus. They're huge now. And they're growing daily because they're eating like monsters at this point. That's why we call them monster fish. We got some really nice Oscars in there too that are getting bigger, albino tiger Oscars. I don't want to scare the fish too much, but those pacus are getting really, really nice size. They're at the cool size. Now, if I can only get my ponds cleaned by the company I hired, I might put these guys into the big ponds. Because they're gonna get, talk about, you think they're big in this pond? They went from 2 inches in this pond to, right now they're probably 8 to 10 inches. In that monster pond, they'll be 2 feet in no time, guaranteed. So, they're doing really good. I'm really happy with them. And somehow the algae got under control here. I don't know what happened. It just stopped growing. It was driving me crazy, the hair algae in here, and it just seemed to have died off. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So I'm in a good mood. All right, now for real, we're gonna head over to the reptile room. All right, guys, we got a great clutch today. Pablo found it at the last minute, so it was kind of a surprise. This is a female that has, seriously, Pablo didn't believe me, but I'm telling you, she's had maybe 4 meals in the last 8 months. How she laid a clutch of eggs, I have no idea. She's what I believe to be a leopard pied, possibly Orange Dream, possibly banana, possibly yellow belly. I'm pretty sure she's a leopard pied though. And she's actually, they're small eggs, but they look like they're pretty good. So we're gonna like just easily manipulate her off of here. She was bred by my stud, my banana Orange Dream Enchi yellow belly pied that's head hypo and possibly head albino. How this female laid a clutch, I guess that just goes to show you. Look at how hollowed out she is. It's all about age sometimes. I mean, she's a decent size, but she just was a terrible eater. I didn't think she was gonna go. Matter of fact, I still had a mailing with her because I didn't even think she was gonna go because she was not showing any signs of this. But it looks like we got 6 good eggs here, which is amazing. So, I mean, we could have some really cool stuff. Now, I originally thought that I think she is possibly lesser too. Yeah, she's actually possibly lesser too. Lesser pieds are pretty easy to pick off. They're white with little small eyes, and they're completely solid white. So she's not a lesser pied. I don't think there's any lesser in her, obviously, because if she was, she would be completely white. So we probably can rule that out. I thought she was banana because if you look at her eyes, she's got like this, like almost like this purplish looking eye. But her father was a male maker, so I kind of said probably not, but I have a question mark. So she could be banana too. Now, if she is, we could get super banana pieds. So everything should be pied that we get in this clutch, and obviously, the more genes we get in there, obviously we want that leopard with that Orange Dream and Enchi. Enchi would obviously bring a lot more. There's no Enchi in her, but the father's Enchi. Enchi would bring a lot more pattern into this snake. We don't want to have a completely white snake. So it's always good to have enchi in your pies because you're gonna have more, I guess you could say more pattern, less white, which I like better. If you can get 50-50, that's the best choice, but when you put stuff like leopard in there, leopard strips away all the pattern and you wind up with a little head like this, or spider will do the same thing. So we're gonna wash her off, we're gonna check these eggs out, and we're gonna put them in the egg box, and we got 2 clutches today. One, which I really didn't show you guys, was a 1 egg clutch. It was from a pied, bred to the same father, believe it or not, the banana enchi orange dream yellow belly pied. So the father, 2 clutches on the same day. What are the odds of that? All right, let's clean this girl off. All right, you guys have seen me do this before, but once again, I always wash my girls off. I use a little bit of Dawn soap, or whatever little dishwashing soap you got. I kind of clean her vent area off, and inside the inside is more important than the outside. This is where she's coiled around those eggs. We want to get that egg smell off so she doesn't smell eggs. Because this girl's a small girl, she really was never a good eater. Sometimes after they lay a clutch, this is her first clutch, they'll start eating well. You never know. All of a sudden they go from being a terrible eater to a great eater. So I'm hoping when I feed on Wednesday, maybe she'll eat a meal. Sometimes they wait till they shed, unfortunately. But as soon as they give birth, they're ready to eat. Same thing with the carpets, but not these ball pythons. They can sometimes be a little picky. But usually after 1 or 2 weeks, they're back to eating pretty normally. This girl, like I said, was never a great eater, so I don't know what she's gonna do. We'll give her a fresh little tub to kind of recuperate in, and then we'll see on Wednesday if she eats. Let's check out those eggs. All right, we just candled these eggs, and you can take a look at them here if you come and look over them. And we have 6 eggs. They look pretty good. The embryos were kind of weak, I got to tell you. They were veins, but they were very sparse. There was an embryo. It was very small. I don't know if that has anything to do with the size of the mother or if these things are no good. We'll keep an eye on them. I wouldn't be surprised if these all go bad, but you know what? Sometimes you don't even know and they'll all be perfect. So we'll put them in the incubator. We'll keep our fingers crossed because this could be a really good clutch and hope for the best. They all look pretty similar, so either they're all going to go bad or they're probably all going to be good. That's my prediction. We'll see. I had to sneak this guy in. This is a amazing male. This is a Mandarin Vanilla Cream. So that's vanilla and fire act like a super form, and they create this what we call vanilla cream. You can always tell vanilla with that erased looking head, and then add mandarin on top, and you've got this like burnt orange look to the vanilla cream. Really kind of interesting looking. So this boy will throw either vanilla or fire, and then of course 50% of the time we'll throw mandarin. So we can make some really cool stuff with this. I haven't decided what I'm going to breed him to, but he is unique. I'm sure he's a world's first. I don't think anyone's made a Mandarin Vanilla Cream. Really nice looking boy. He might be pastel too. I'm not really sure. To be honest with you, there could be some pastel in here as well, but he definitely is not a typical looking Vanilla Cream. You can see that. Mandarin is not really orangey. It's like a burnt orange, and I just love the way it looks. It adds so much contrast to babies. I figured I'd show this, one of my favorite albinos I produced this past year. This is, I believe, a Super Orange Dream Albino. And you can see the tremendous contrast in this female. I kept back. This is my holdback. I actually have a bunch for sale on Morph Market, so if you're interested. I even have some with lesser in it as well. Just really looking. I love albinos, and you know what? I think albino ball pythons they sell really well. But the high-end ones are kind of like people just kind of have given up on, I think, albino just because they think it's a dead end, but it really isn't. I mean, you could add tremendous contrast in there, especially with Orange Dream and some of the darker morphs like Black Pastel and Blackhead, Leopard. So I'm still gonna always do my albino stuff because I just love it. My kids love the albinos. This is one of my favorite albinos that I've produced. Really cool looking. I gotta snap some pictures of this one. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. This was a hectic Monday, let me tell you. I've been running around like a maniac, moving holdbacks into new tubs, and I've been trying to make room for the new hatchlings that are coming out. I just had to set up my carpet python clutch, the Moonglow to Moonglow clutch. It's been busy, but you got to see at least the one clutch that hatched today, and that was kind of cool. I hope those eggs are good because we can get some really sick pies from those. And hey, that's what it's all about. And of course, we got the one clutch I didn't even show you. It was a 1 egger with a ton of slugs. one of my pies that I didn't even know she was going to go yet, to be honest with you also. And she was just a regular pie that I bred to my banana enchilada Orange Dream, yellow belly pie. And she was sitting on a whole bunch of slugs with one egg that might be good. I don't even know. It's questionable. The embryo's a little weak in there as well. So we'll see. You never know. You have to just keep your fingers crossed on these. I know there's going to be a lot more clutches coming in the next couple of days, and I got a boa litters on the way. So it's an exciting time here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. It's a busy part of the year, and I still have 2020 stuff to put up on Morph Market. You guys are in the looking for any kind of specific snakes that you see me do videos on. Feel free to reach out. That's how most people buy a lot of the stuff from me, because it never even makes it up onto Morph Market. I still have one hypopide, 66% het for albino and for green, Burmese python male left from 2020. The 2021 clutch, 19 eggs, is going to hatch any week, so, or probably any day now. So I'd like to move that male. If any of you guys are interested, I just sold his brother. We got one more left, really nice looking snake. Check that out. I'll actually maybe put some footage of him up as well. And guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.